Ugh. Wake up. I'm already awake, actually. I feel good. I got a cup in me.
I love it. All righty. Good morning. It's
what day is it?
7:10. It's Wednesday. Hump day. Hump day. Hump day. Oh, I gotta fix.
We gonna hump somebody?
What? No.
Weirdo. It said hump day. That's what Beavis would say, or Butthead.
Oh, that's true. Good point. Good
Are we
point.
gonna hump somebody? This is gonna be cool.
There's only two people here right now, Hunter. All right, you and I. You and I.
Finally gonna score.
Will you open up your buttons for God's sakes like a man? Come on.
No,
Come on.
Up.
Open it up. Look at me. We got the same shirt on, basically. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Looking good,
so
buddy.
Stupid.
And then let one of the sides kind of flap out. There you go. Look at that. Look at how good you look.
No, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Don't tell me I look good, because then I'll go out in public like this.
Actually, well, here's the problem. You have a thinner neck and that's a wider collar, so
it doesn't work for me. You know what? You know what I used to do and used to bother somebody so badly. I would do it like this. So like half of it would be full.
Yeah, see, mine naturally kind of falls to the one side.
Oh, it would bother somebody so bad. They would come up and just be like, dude, I got it.
You know what?
I don't know if I can do the unbutton thing.
You know what yours looks like right now? It looks like that one-piece long underwear, because I got some loose around the neck. It looks like you're wearing the one-piece long john.
It's not a
but
good
no, look,
look.
you got a little. Yes, it is. You got a little bit of hair coming through. You look like a man. You look like a man finally. Not like a little boy.
That's what a man looks like. I don't think so. That's not. That's not.
You got to get some chest hair coming out, dude. I could I can close mine up, and I still got chest hair coming out.
Jesus. See, that's why I don't have the Austin Powers to back
effing
or justify opening this up. This is a closed.
You know what sucks?
That's a weird look.
You know what sucks with the hair? It's been pretty good. I have the nice, just the front. I haven't gotten like the full back sweater yet, but I'm starting to get like my dad had, and that's those hairs right there. Right in that lower part of your back. Man,
that sucks. I don't think I'll ever get those.
No, you barely got hair on you now.
Yeah, I know. It is just skin.
You're gonna be
skin and freckles back there.
You're gonna be that old guy that loses all of his body hair. He's got the super smooth legs and like the smooth chest and everything.
You know what? That's funny you say that, because the other day it was like super nice out, super warm. I had shorts on and I was outside, and I don't know why I was looking at my leg hair, but I was laughing at myself. You think the hair is wispy on my face? You always make fun of me for my wizard beard and whatnot.
Your master slither beard.
You should see these microfibers that grow on my lid. Dude, it's embarrassing. It's like, just why? I mean, I'm not going to shave it. I don't shave my legs, but it might as well. There's nothing there. Nothing.
Yeah, you have very fine hair. You have very fine hair. So as you get older, I think it'll probably just thin out, and you'll just be like that old guy that's got super smooth, just hairless skin. Except for that one little tuft on the lower back. That's always going to be there.
Yeah, I got a little peach fuzz there for sure.
Right there. So, this is what Hunter's going to look like when he gets older.
I can't imagine. Is it a picture of Doug again?
No, but that was funny. No, Hunter's going to look like. Hold on. If you're on the streaming, this is what Hunter's going to look like.
Come on. That's pretty good, actually. What a weird looking cat. Damn it. That's what I'm going to look like.
What's he going to look like?
A skinny neck.
That's Hunter right there.
All wrinkly. That's pretty funny, actually.
But on the flip side, here's what I'm going to look like. Here's what I'm going to look like.
Yeah, tight.
This is what I'm going to look like.
Yeah, but not like a tiny version of it.
Yeah, like a small one. Like what's a little big, like a hobbit, like a little hobbit.
Yeah, like a little hobbit. There you go.
Well, let me look up hairy hobbit.
I think I would rather be that though than the damn hairless Siamese cat.
Come on, there's got to be like a small. Or wait, is that?
There you go. That's that.
Looks like the first. I look like the first human right there.
Yeah, no kidding. Just a little wee hairy guy.
Oh my god. Anyway,
man.
So Well, I like it. You got a little bit of chest hair showing. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'll give you one button. That's all
one button. I appreciate it. I always do 3. I always do double the recommended amount. So anyway, well, welcome to it. It is the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock. It's Hunter. Don't forget, we are streaming. Oh, wait, hold on. Eric had to go in. I got to do this now. Wait. Hold on. Damn it, Eric.
Come on.
You gave me the perfect thing. You gave me the perfect thing. And this is.
I already look like a hairless cat. What else do you got?
No,
is this you?
No, this is me. Eric gave me the perfect thing of what I will look like as I get older. There you go. You'll like this, Hunter. You'll like this one.
By the way, get on the stream if you're
if you're wondering what I'm gonna look like. Hold on, I'm gonna look like this guy.
Oh, there it is. That's you.
I'm gonna look like an Ewok right there.
Ewok. That's perfect.
I'm adorable. Look at how adorable I am, and I'm good with fighting with sticks.
With sticks, you little Ewok.
I'm a little Ewok.
Right. It's Ewok and Siamese.
Oh my God! What a weird.
That's brutally close.
That is, honestly, I'm getting there.
And you like grow your beard up to like here.
Oh, it goes up. It goes up. Yeah.
What is that?
I'm an Ewok. That's what God. Eventually it'll just be lips and eyes.
Is there a human behind that?
Unbelievable. Yeah. Oh man. Anyway. All right. Enough of how we're gonna look as we get older. Folks, let's get to it. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Pump That Septic. I didn't ruin it. I made it better. I made it awesome. Well, let's kick it off with this. And this might be a hard story to read, but I think
I know where we're going with this.
I think we'll pull it off, if you will.
Oh, jeez.
Penis. It's the anniversary of Viagra, the little blue pill that got FDA approval on this day in 1998. It changed the course of the pharmaceutical industry by creating a trend of lifestyle drugs. Viagra still rakes in nearly $2 billion in sales every year for Pfizer. Yeah, it's I think for men, a great thing, because women, I don't think truly understand, and maybe I shouldn't say women are ignorant to the fact of it, but you women, you hit your sexual prime later in life. All right. We hit it for a small window from like 18 to like 25 where we're studs. All right. But then
studs. I don't know if that's the word.
An exaggeration, but like, that's the sweet spot. And then
sleeping at night thinking that
as a sick joke that the universe is playing on us, it just, as we get older and older, the one thing that we only care about works less and less. And then science came along and said, hey, we're going to help you guys extend the longevity of your sex life. And here's
what it is. I'll give you a quick analogy. And I call them boner bucks. Boner bucks. Don't spend all your boner bucks early. And it's hard not to. It's hard not to, because it's a new thing. You're going through puberty. And then like the first 15 years after that, you're just like, this thing's working good. You know? And if you spend all your boner bucks.
So what you're saying is you only have so many boners.
Yes. Yes. You have an arsenal of boners somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but you can spend them all. And when you spend them all, then you got to have Viagra. It's like, where's the Viagra at?
I don't know if there's any medical science behind that.
Good analogy.
But I get what you're saying.
The doctor will be like, damn, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good analogy. He would.
You have so many boners to use. And if you overuse them, then later.
That's with everything too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do so much of one thing. Trust me, when you were younger, you're spending those bucks like you were a billionaire.
Here's the only flaw in your scientific look at this is that with as many boner bucks as I used from the age of like 12 myself, that I cashed in myself, there's no way I haven't tapped into the reserve.
Did you have a hell of an arsenal? You got a big room full or something.
There's no way. I mean, these
rooms aren't all the same sizes, by the way.
I was cashing 2-3 times a day when I was younger. All right. that Sears catalog would come in the mail. All right. That photo of Cindy Margolis would finally load on the family computer at 3:00 in the morning. All right. I was
throwing hundreds down.
Got an Amex black card of boners. Okay. And there's no way. There's no way. Anyway, but I think it's great. And that's why, though, I do think like it helps. And it's probably kept marriages and everyone happier longer. That's why for a long time it was always the middle-aged women divorcing their husbands and going and banging the pool boy because he still had boner bucks. But now us as men can keep her going. Keep her going.
You ever tried it?
I never have. The only thing I've ever done, and I think I've shared this before, is like the gas station boner pills, which you mix that with like a Four Loko, you're going to die. All right. Don't go to a gas station and get like one of those, what like a hard nights or grab like an energy drink or like a Four Loko or a tall.
Where's my heart? It feels like it's going to explode. Yeah.
All right.
I've tried it. I have.
Did you use the actual Viagra or was it a knockoff? It was the Viagra. It was
Here's what I'll tell you. It's longer as in time, not the other thing.
Not the size.
But not as good in the end. And that's a common thing. I looked that up and everybody agreed. They're like, yeah. And another thing, maybe this isn't for everybody. Give you a headache. For a lot of people, it's like insta headache
because it takes all the blood away from your brain.
I don't know the science behind it, but that's another thing I've learned about it. Looking it up, I was like,
see, that's for me. Like, I don't want to go longer. I know my wife doesn't want me to go longer. Right? It's not that impressive in the short time it lasts. We don't need to.
Then Viagra isn't your thing.
What should I do?
If you think it makes it better in the end, it doesn't.
See, I need something for size. Is there something for size?
Yeah, you need straight up surgery. That's what you do.
Is there like a pill that maybe plumps it up?
No, it's the chopping block and you start over. That's
Come on,
see what that pig's rocking. He's giving us everything else.
Hey, don't they have a corkscrew one? I don't know.
It's better than what you got.
I got a pig kidney and a pig donger. It's weird. It's weird. But anyway. Boy, happy anniversary, Viagra.
They got to be banking. They just got to be absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes
$1 trillion company.
It's everyone's favorite thing as far as guys are concerned.
Is there one for women?
No, I mean, they have certain things, but there's not like a woman because they don't need to. All right. Women don't need something. Okay.
Yeah, I guess
it's up to the woman anyways. All right. It's the woman decides when it is. Then the guys just need to be on the ready. That's why
it's not a pill that like gets her in the mood. I
don't think so.
No.
No. Like I said, there's certain things, but again, though, because there's no need for it. Yeah. Women aren't thinking like, I need to do it. You know what I mean? It's up whenever they're ready, and then the guy needs to be on the ready. So yeah, women don't need it. Anyway, anything else on Viagra?
Nope.
Well, look, we're moving from one wiener to another. And hey, Hunter, before I get into this study, all right, this story, it's not a study, it's a story. Before we get into this story, can we both agree right here? Okay, because I'm going to say a sentence here that is open.
I'm not going to agree with it until you say it.
No, I want you because I'm going to do it too. As friends, can we agree to leave our mothers, our grandmothers, our sisters, everyone out of this story?
I should be asking you that question, by the way.
Don't stand there. No. In there, like you never made comments about my dear sweet mother or my grandmother.
That's because I have like 90 of them to make up from all the shots that you've taken.
Well, look, okay, then let's just agree. No, let's leave our the ladies in our lives out of it. Okay?
Setting me up, and then you're going to deliver one at the end.
I'm not setting it up. I swear. I'm going to be good. All right. So, gentlemen's agreement.
She's watching. Hi, Mom.
Gentlemen's agreement on this, okay? They're hiring a wiener connoisseur to measure hot dogs at the MLB parks, okay? Okay. Now, hey, we made a deal. We made a gentleman's agreement, okay?
I don't know if I can agree on this one, but
the online gambling site BetUSA is looking to hire a wiener connoisseur to visit all 30 major league ballparks and check out the wieners at each one, okay? You'll get to taste test dozens of wieners, but they don't really care how good they are. They just want you to measure each weenie to see which major league club has the biggest and smallest. Hey, gentlemen's agreement. Once you've got your hands on one, you'll need to measure the length, diameter, or girth, and also how heavy the wiener is.
You know, it'd be perfect for this.
Stop it. Hey, we did it. We did a gentleman's agreement. Stop it. You stop it. It's a full-time gig, but they also don't expect you to handle all of these wieners for free.
Who's also been doing it full-time?
They buy the game tickets, travel is covered, and you get $2,500. They'll also toss in a $500 gift card for the MLB shop and a subscription to MLB TV. You can apply on their website. You can apply on their website between now and April 18th. Just enter your name and email and write a short pitch on why you're the most qualified person as their new Wiener Connoisseur.
Oh, God.
We made it.
It's hard.
We made an agreement.
It's so tough.
You don't do it. You don't do it. All right? We've gotten through that whole one. Stop it. So what do you think about this? I know that's the worst story. That's the worst story.
How much do they get paid? Did they say that part?
Not that much. They'll pay for the tickets into the ballpark and for the wieners, and then they'll throw in $2,500 for it.
Why don't they just straight up hire like Kobayashi or Joey Chestnut or something because they end up eating them all?
Those are the worst guys for it. They're tainted. That's like asking a porn director what his favorite porn. He's like, ugh, I've seen enough. I don't really.
That's a good analogy, actually.
You know what I mean? You got Joey Chestnut. He probably stays away from hot dogs in his day-to-day life.
So who else could do it?
We made a gentleman's agreement, and I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Oh,
I mean, if you appreciate
squirmed in the seat so much,
if you appreciate a good ballpark hot dog, I mean, there's probably a lot of people. There's
guys punching holes through these things and drinking their beer out of it.
Yeah,
do the motion. Why'd I do that?
That's on there. I'm gonna screen grab it.
Why'd I do that? It's terrible. Yeah, but that's disgusting. Anyway, I mean, it's a big job. That's a lot of work. There's a lot of hot dogs at ballpark, and there's a lot of ballparks.
You got to take it seriously. Yeah, 30 ballparks. You got to measure. You got to do weight and girth. All of those things.
You get free tickets to all of them, obviously.
Yeah,
right?
That's free tickets to the game, and they pay for the wieners. But it's the same thing too. Like it'd probably be fun for like 10 of them. This is great. But then after a while, now you're just there smelling like hot dog water.
Yeah, right. I don't feel good, and I don't want to go to the game again.
You're sitting there with a hot dog in your hand or on a scale, and you're sitting there measuring it. There's got to be a point.
You can have too many hot dogs.
Yeah, right.
It's interesting.
So, if anybody out there thinks they are a wiener connoisseur, if they think they can
You do two birds, one stone. You could drive the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile around, and while you're doing that, hit the ballparks.
Yeah, why don't they partner with Oscar? Maybe because Oscar Mayer doesn't have wieners in all of the stadiums.
Ballparks, yeah, probably.
Maybe it's different. They got different things. And what about brats? Are brats included in this, or is it only wieners?
Probably
because that's
just
a
the
totally
ballpark
different
wieners.
thing. Brats are harder to measure because of the curve.
How do you know about the curve and measuring the curve?
I've measured a curve before.
Hey, bankcarrot.com, Brock. Check it out.
I'm proud of us, Hunter. We got through a whole story about with words like girth and measuring and wiener connoisseur, and we didn't make one offensive comment about the other person's family and the ladies there. And I'm proud of us.
It's a new stepping stone on this show.
I really think we took that.
Hey, you're the one that needs the stepping stone.
We're healing. We're
getting better.
We're healing.
Just keep her out of it.
God, I want to so bad.
I know you do. I'm watching you.
I'm right there. No, let's go. That is your morning dump. We'll be back. So stupid.
Can't hear you.
Oh, yeah. Well, you hear me there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good morning, CJ, you ace.
Yeah, yes. What's up?
See,
What's up,
David
brother?
said we're looking good, and that's when we had both our shirts open, man. That's right. Yeah, there's Eric with the Star Wars Ewok.
Ewok.
Yeah, how do they talk? I'd have to get a clip. I haven't heard an Ewok talk in a while. It's like a lot of like chirps and whatnot. Good morning, ACDC Rocks 11. I love some of these names on there. That's great. Oh yeah, Extends. Wasn't that the one with Jimmy Johnson?
Extends?
He did, yeah, Extends. But that was for like size. That was supposed to help with your size.
Yeah. I think Hims is what the knockoff.
The new one, yeah. But they don't have stuff for size though. There's very few because there's no way to make it bigger other than surgery, but even then I heard that's it's not like you can add like 6 inches to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Any of those commercials, come on. False promises, I think.
Yeah. I want to get that pump one where you
I don't know if that's good. Is that a truck tire? No, that was Brock. Yeah, that's not good. That's like what they do for swimmers, right? The suction cup therapy or whatever. It's basically you're just pulling the blood out of your body, right?
Well, no, the pump one, there's actual tubes that they insert. And it's not.
Oh, like, you're talking about the Air Jordan.
Yeah, it's like they actually put like a little inflator.
Yeah.
You got Reebok pumps, but in your dick.
Yeah. I know somebody who has it. Obviously
Really?
not going to disclose that, but yeah.
No. I mean,
dude, I'm telling you.
It's been around for a while.
I'm telling you. He claims he's like, it's awesome. Apparently, like one of the most painful things initially to get that surgery done.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ.
But he says, man, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
Hold up. Got to pump up. I mean,
I would think about that because the feeling's still down there. Yeah. You just need to get it there.
Pump it up.
You get it like in your muscles too.
Yeah, just pump my whole body up.
Just the whole air tube system.
I don't have friends.
Alrighty, good morning.
I got family.
Oh, do it again. I had it too loud. Hit it again.
I don't have friends. I got family.
You never had your car. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
Sick burn, Toretto.
I'll turn it back up. We're still racing.
Oh, damn it. It ended. We'll do it. We'll do it again. Anyway, welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show, 7:31. Brock Hunter.
What's up? How we doing? What do we got here?
We got sports. You want to just hop into sports? I'll be honest, Hunter. Now that we're streaming, and I want people to see this, I think we should do. If you got a story, but I think we should revisit the ski joring one more time.
Okay.
Because I have an epic video that I want to
do it. Let's play it.
Let's do sports. You do whatever you got to do first, and then we'll touch back on that because I want people to see this. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, Tall, Cool, Budweisers, other great drinks for you to enjoy. As always, remember to drink wiser.
That's
with
right.
Bud Distributing, Bud.
So go ahead.
No. I said you go first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
You go first. You go first.
I don't want to go first because I'll just revisit something and then my second story I'll do after yours because we got to finish with this. All right.
Okay.
So last hour we revisited, or we're going to revisit the NFL rule changes, which is pretty wild. The kickoff is going to be completely different. It's inspired by the XFL, and I could read the story, but they make it confusing. I'm going to simplify it for you a little bit. It's like an onside kick, but everybody that lines up for the onside kick is now at the opposing team's 40-yard line down the field. So the kicker will be kicking the ball off by himself on their side of the field, and there will be like a scrimmage line on the other side of the returning side. And so nobody can move until the returner catches the ball, and now everybody can go. Much like a snap, like a cadence count at the scrimmage line. Right. It's basically taking the wall of death away from the NFL. In layman's terms, that's what's going on. So it's going to look completely different. They're going to line up for a kickoff the first time you watch an NFL game this coming year, and you're going to be like, what's going on? if you don't know about it.
I
What's
really
going on?
this doesn't bother me because the kickoff is lame now anyways. I mean, most times
You're just booting it out of the back of the end zone every time.
That's fine. That's fine. And the few times that they actually return it or whatever onside, I mean, it's stupid. So this doesn't bother me. However, you bringing up that they are now outlawing the drop hip tackle, that is bothersome to me. Yeah.
Gone. Drop hip tackle. And also, there's something else going on with the onside kick. I don't know full details on that. Maybe we'll touch on it a little bit tomorrow, but just hearing about it, they're doing something with the onside kick to where the opposing team has to know. There's no surprise onside kicks anymore.
Come on.
Not a thing. Not a thing. You can't do the Pat McAfee like you're going to bomb it and then just tap it and run up and, scurry on it, his famous play. Can't do that anymore.
So stupid.
And I think it has to do with you. The team kicking off has to tell the ref we're doing an onside kick, and it's very blatant for the other team to know. So there's no surprise anymore.
And here's the thing: why change that rule? Most times that happens. I mean, I can count one, maybe two surprise kickoffs in all the time I've watched football because it's really something you need to repair for. You know what I mean?
I loved it. I loved the Bill Belichick days with when Tom was playing, them opening up a game with an onside kick.
Yeah.
What? Who does that? But that's fun football.
Yeah.
Somebody else did it in the Super Bowl. They opened up the second half with an onside kick and got it, I believe.
And now we got to tell them. We got to tell them well, hey, by the way, we're also running this defensive scheme, and we're going to do like 4 running plays and then a pass play. It's so stupid.
It is stupid. Anyway. It is stupid. I agree.
Ridiculous.
I go ahead with your story. You got a good one.
I talked about this last hour. If you're just joining us, I found my new favorite sport. Honestly, I think this is even better than football. And I know that's saying a lot because I love the game of football. But there is a sport, an activity, what have you, called skioring. Maybe it's
probably a silent. Yeah,
maybe it's skioring. Anyway, it's SKIJORING. Whatever it is, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. And I'm just going to show you this video, Hunter, of skioring. If you're on the stream, we'll describe to everyone who's just listening. But if you're on the stream, you can see it. So here we are. There's the horses. There's the cowboys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. It is. Look at that horse.
It's like an MX. It's like a moto video for the horses.
16 to 20 gates.
Slow motion. Yeah, look at it. Dude, this is like X Games, like preview.
A little bit of a water skiing element.
Where's the Red Bull? Where's the Red Bull sign?
This is 15 to 20 seconds fun.
Yeah, unbelievable. You gotta grab the reins.
You get drugged behind the hole. Yeah, you gotta go. It's an obstacle course you have to go through. Look at that. It's amazing. It's amazing. And there's hardly anyone here watching. Why is this not on every major sports channel out there?
The horse is not holding anything. I thought initially the horse was going to have to go like half.
No, they're going as fast as they can.
So the guy is attached to a wild animal
going through an obstacle
under the belt course and know a few things about what the horse might do. And the skill set is missing a few brain cells.
More of the thing.
Making
why is this jump?
Definitely accepting the risk.
What? This is the greatest sport.
Oh, right into the fence. I'm telling you, man, this is my new favorite.
That's amazing. Kind of how I imagined it, but I didn't see the jumps or the rings or the
you got to get rings. There's
like luge, just like they're doing luge with the horse.
Ski drawing lasted out here for probably 15 years.
We're not luge.
In the late 90s, early 2000s.
No, slalom.
It's just right back out to it's part of its Jacksonville roots, right at the base of the ski area. Couldn't be a better location.
Using an animal. You're using a horse, a big-ass horse and a cowboy pulling you. Unbelievable.
That's what we need. We need that. First off, we need snow.
Yeah.
If we don't get it anymore, but if we'll take a trip to Colorado, let's do it.
I'm ready to go. I want to
break some bones beyond a horse.
I want to.
You know how fast that is?
Yeah. Even if that horse, so like the average speed of a horse is 44 miles an hour. Even if that horse is going in the snow, let's say 30 miles an hour. Dude, that's hauling. That's hauling.
Hauling on skis. Whew. Anyway, hey, look more into it. See where we can do this. I would like to at least go watch an event.
I mean, I was surprised that hardly anyone was there spectating. This should be America's pastime.
You go first. I want to be on the horse too.
You're not.
I'm gonna dig those spurs so deep into that horse.
Yeah.
Fast as you can go.
Yeah.
And get close to the cliff.
Going around.
Swing them wide. Swing them wide.
Yeah. So anyway,
See ya.
I'm excited to really get it. I'm gonna really. This is gonna become a thing for me. It's gonna become a thing for me.
I love it. I love that you revisited it. And, this is a new thing. If I could purchase that off Amazon, I would. I definitely would. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
We got some.
This is what we're gonna end sports with.
Okay.
And I'm effing super excited, and so are you. So is everybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh,
Happy Gilmore 2 announced. Unbelievable. So excited for it.
Wait. Now, is this legit? Because
It's gotta be legit.
Times
it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's
has Adam Sandler commented on it? Has
but Shooter has.
He has.
Shooter has definitely. Shooter says number 2 in the make. Script is done.
Well,
he's got details about it.
Here's something from 24 hours ago on Mail Online or Daily Mail.
What's it say?
Adam Sandler fuels Happy Gilmore 2 rumors by telling Dan Patrick that he is working on a script for a sequel to iconic golf movie. Yes. And former SportsCenter host will play himself. You're in it, bro. You play you.
Wow. This is great. I mean, there's a lot of people that have talked to me about it, since we've learned about it, saying, hey, is this gonna ruin Happy Gilmore? I don't think so.
So, okay. And again, I'm not saying I called it or I'm an expert in this, but Hunter, I have shared with you what I think they should do and what I feel like is the only logical way to do this movie. It needs to be a Shooter McGavin redemption story, because in the big picture of things, yes, Shooter was wrong at the end of the movie. He got pushed too far. He hired a guy. But to be honest, the guy he hired really didn't do anything wrong other than talk trash up until hitting Happy with a car. But Shooter didn't tell him to do that. The guy just went nuts.
The guy kind of just did it. You're right.
Long story short, I think Shooter, who was a professional golfer, yeah, he was a douche, but he did earn his way.
Shooter's tour.
It's right. He earned his way. He paid his dues. It's Shooter's tour, right? And then you got this new guy. So I get why Shooter kind of snapped, right?
Yeah,
now, yes, he took it too far. So here's what I think
that was his green jacket.
It was his green jacket. Here's what I think this is what they do. It starts off at Happy Gilmore. He's had a long, successful career here. He and Vicky, right?
She gonna be in it?
She better be, and she better wear
that's
that.
Not Vicky. That's Waterboy.
Virginia.
Yeah.
She better wear that white lingerie.
Virginia Bennett.
I hope she even brings, like, honestly, the way she looks in the 90s is like my dream girl. Like, fantastic. So anyway, they've had a long, happy life. They got some couple kids, whatever, but they find out that Shooter's really had it rough. They go find him. He's living in a trailer. All right. He's become a recluse. They knock on the trailer door. He's got a big beard. It's like, hey, I need you, Shooter. I need my Shooter McGavin. All right. They bring him back. Maybe there's like some, and it's,
but first they burn the trailer down and, on the ashes.
Maybe they do that and he rises as a phoenix from the ashes of his burnt down trailer.
So you think they're going to partner up?
I think so. I think so. Yeah. I think that would be like, because you got to because Shooter is still now an icon to people. Like, people love Shooter McGavin, right? Sure. So I think it needs to be a Shooter McGavin redemption story.
I kind of like that. I think that would work out. I'm very interested on what the script would be and where they're going to go with it and how you continue that story, because it does end. It's like a good ending at the first one. Where do you go from there? Here's one thing I think they should do. And I read this in comments. This isn't coming from me, but I read this and I was like, that's a great idea. Either before, and I think maybe after the movie, maybe after the fact, or like during the premiere, they have an actual match.
Yeah.
You know how they do like the Tiger Woods and Phil versus like Tom Brady, and they do one of those, like the match.
Yeah.
And they use Shooter McGavin and Happy Gilmore. They both golf.
Yeah.
They're both golfers in real life.
Yeah.
Especially Happy or Adam Sandler, whatever you want to call them. Like they're decent golfers. It would be fun to watch. An actual match. You know what sucks? Mr. Lundgren's dead.
Oh yeah, but so is Grandma.
Grandma's dead.
Grandma's been dead for us.
Chubbs.
Chubbs, yeah.
Just
Carl
died.
Weathers just died.
No.
So, there's definitely going to be some, but he died in the movie though, too. I mean,
That's
he died
true.
in the original one. He was,
That's
he
true.
got
Like they
alligator finally got him.
do.
All right.
Got my hand back.
Congratulations. You killed a golf legend, murderer.
Here's Brock's version of Chubbs.
I mean, you can have the hand in there. He's still got the putter. I think it's honestly, it's it. Made of wood. It's real strong. Way to commit to it. Way to commit to it. Made of real strong. Real strong. So I mean, I think it's primed to make the big bucks.
Yeah, there we go.
I think if you do a shooter redemption story, because maybe there's some like new jerk hot shot team, that's on there or something like that, or Happy gets him back on track and he finally gets his green jacket. I just feel like that's the route to take. That's the route to take.
Still sponsored by Subway. I think you just got to keep doing, like, bring as much back from the original as you can.
Oh, for sure. You have to.
You know what I even say? I've always said this too. Use the same cameras. Make it look like it's from the 90s. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not in this one. But you know what I'm saying? Some movies I'm like, it looks too new from the original. Like I like the film they use. Like it just had that nostalgic feel to it. I don't know. I hope it's going to be good. I think it will be.
I think it's going to be amazing. Everything. There hasn't been a bad Adam Sandler movie, well, other than The Ridiculous Six. That movie was terrible. But outside of
Nicky,
that,
I was.
But comparative. But all the stuff more now that Adam has done has been great in my mind. I love it. I think it would be. I think it's going to be awesome.
Happy Gilmore 2.
If it happens, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind.
I think it's going to. I mean, it sounds like it. It definitely sounds like it.
Yeah. Anyway.
There you go. I don't want to talk about anything else but that, man. That's
we'll have to keep looking into it and see if there's any updates with it.
Happy.
You know what's going to suck is if it's like, oh yeah, it'll be released in 2026, like 2 years from now. It's gonna be awful. But maybe. Anyway. Happy.
Shooter's gonna choke. Damn you people, this is golf.
The only other thing
I love that line.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. The only other thing I could see is maybe like Shooter's son, like if Shooter has a kid and Sandler has a kid, and
there you go. Now they go head to head.
And Shooter's kid is like he hates he hates Happy Gilmore and his family. But there's got to be. I feel like there's just got to be a Shooter redemption.
Yeah.
There's got to be something.
Maybe not
for
sure.
You can't villainize him twice.
He has that look.
You know what it is? Because here, it's like the Terminator. In the first one,
he's bad. Now the second one, he's like saving
the second one, he's good. That's what I mean. You got to have that redemption. People love a redemption story.
I just love it. Shooter McGavin can smile and still look like an ass.
Yeah, exactly.
His smile is even evil. You're just like, there's something behind that,
That guy's a jerk, isn't he? But God, see, it's his time to be redeemed. Anyway,
one of my favorite subliminal lines in that movie is they just cut to the scene. Excuse me, I'm looking for my ball. This is golf. This is golf.
This is golf.
It's such like a sarcastic,
it's perfect,
pissed off remark, and they cut it perfectly into that scene.
Hunter, you know what? How he says "excuse me" is how I said it to that lady.
Yeah, it is exactly. Excuse me.
This is grocery shopping. Well, good. We'll keep everyone up to date on it, but very exciting. Thank you for sharing that, Hunter. Thank you for sharing.
That's sports worthy right there.
Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Yeah, it probably won't be, because if he's just writing the script now, telling me,
it's going to be a few years probably,
like 2026, unless they expedite it. But
I don't know if I'm going to make it 2 years. Come on, we need it now.
I know. Release it now. Release it now.
It's a topic.
It is. Shit, what is it? Oh, what's something non-sexual that you fantasize about a lot?
It's gonna be a good topic.
You got 79 comments on this thing.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, we need to get into that, huh?
Yep.
We're going to 8:30 this morning.
Yeah. All right. Jesus Christ. Yeah, whatever. Time doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't. We're going past 8 every day anyway.
Yeah.
Who cares?
If I missed that, good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Stacy.
Morning. What's that?
Yeah, Adam, I agree with you. At this point, the way the NFL's going, I'm going to just watch scheduling the whole time. It's way better.
Right.
Good morning, Michelle. Connor, I have not watched Spaceman yet. Hunter and I were talking about that the other day. I watched the trailer, and I was
What is it?
That's the new space. It's the new Adam Sandler one. He plays the cosmonaut, and he's up.
It's a serious role, right?
It's a serious role, and I'm not knocking it, but I haven't I'm gonna have to really be in the mindset for it. So anyway, here we go. All righty. Good morning. 7:50. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Hunter.
Morning.
How you doing? Doing good, buddy. Doing good. Don't forget, we are streaming. We're going to be on for however long. It doesn't really matter. Time does not mean anything to this show anymore. So come join us. Get it on the stream. We'll be on there for however long you need us to be. Right now, it is time for your topic of the day. And very excited about this one. Because we all have sexual fantasies. We're all a bunch of perverted deviants.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. We all know. But what's something non-sexual?
That's your mom.
You son. We had a gentleman's agreement. We had a gentleman's agreement.
On that break, not this one. You didn't say this one.
Son of a bitch. What's something non-sexual that you fantasize about a lot? I mean, where to begin, man? Where to begin?
I mean, my answers are easy. I've talked about it. Actually, I haven't talked about the one. You know what? I'll just say it. Someday I'm going to own a driving range. I fantasize about that. I have so many ideas around it. It's not just a driving range either. There's so much. There's going to be music. There's going to be booze. It's going to be fun. We're going to have.
Well, it's Top Golf. It's Top Golf is what you did.
Damn it. Why did you say that? Stop saying that.
Maybe
it's going to be different.
It's going to be Hunter Golf. It's going to be
Hunter Golf.
Tippy Top Golf.
You know? Tippy Top Golf. There you go.
But you could make it your own. You don't need to get in on the franchise. Screw that.
I don't need all the fancy stuff. I just give me a field and some brain behind it. We'll be just fine.
Where was that old one off of near Fire and Ice? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why. That was such a good spot to go to just you would be on the highway sometimes. Like, oh yeah, let's just go there real quick and hit a small bucket.
Yeah, in town. I think that's the hard
Here's
part.
Here's the key. Heated bays. We're gonna have heated bays.
Gotcha.
So you rip them into the blizzard.
Into the blizzard. I like that. So Tippy Top Golf. That's what you want to own.
I don't care. That sounds good to me. Right?
Yeah, right.
Just give me some land. Let's go.
No. It's Tippy Top Golf. All right, it's different.
It's different.
I think you'd have some meetings with their lawyers on that one. But that's all right.
Yeah, we'd have people running out there, targets and whatnot, full pads.
Yeah. Explosions. I feel if you could do like Tannerite out there, that'd be cool.
Right. Tannerite. Oh, it's a good idea. Just put landmines out there. Boom.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Be very cool.
If you hit that guy, you get a free beer.
I mean,
you hit that guy.
I'm supposed to. Honestly, I don't know why driving ranges don't do that on purpose. Pay a guy. Get him in some what's that like that canine gear whenever they do like the canine testing, right?
Right. It's kind of like the dunk tank with the clown, but with golf.
I mean, dude, everyone would be I mean, everyone aims for the ball collecting cart, even though you're not supposed to. Put a guy out there. Put a guy out there.
And you get that guy in a scratch golfer. He just stings one out there. Wham!
just nonstop.
Jesus.
Wham, 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 wham.
Oh my God.
He's just laying.
Tell him to stop. It's like that lady that gets hit in the LPGA twice off the tee box. Tell her to stop. Tell her to stop. My God, she's gonna die.
Looks like Willem Dafoe in Platoon.
It's a brutal video.
God, it's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's
Anyway.
what I fantasize. I think someday, man.
Yeah, I like it.
It's gonna happen.
Build towards it.
My other thought was racing, but I got the simulator and looking at how much racing is, dude. Racing is expensive.
Yeah, you want
It's like the most expensive sport.
like fantasize about being a driver or owning like a car, like a team.
Mm-hmm. Like golf's expensive, but imagine breaking your clubs every time you play.
Yeah,
that's kind of like what racing is. It's expensive and it breaks every time you use it.
Every time you lose every ball and you break every club every single time.
It's expensive.
And you crash the golf cart, so now that's on your bill, right? Every single time. Every single time. Yeah. I like that. Those are both good, buddy. Mine are quite simple. I fantasize all the time about just being in a cabin up in the woods. Just gone, just away from everybody, up in a cabin.
Really. I could have answered that for you. You talk about that a lot.
Rightfully,
it's good.
That's the goal. I just want to be in a cabin with my family, away from all the crap.
All right, here's the scenario I'm going to put you in.
Yeah.
You don't have Wi-Fi.
I think it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I really do.
Can't have Wi-Fi.
Like it would stink to start, but I think
totally disconnected.
I think after a while you'd be like, okay, yeah, this is much better. Oh, I didn't check my Facebook today.
Yeah.
Big what? Like
I didn't see a bunch of gym pictures.
Yeah, I didn't get angry at strangers online today. I think that's probably the better way to do it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Nope.
I like that.
I just fantasize about that, just being away. Other thing I fantasize about.
Want to be in a log cabin somewhere in Wisconsin.
I want to be chopping wood. All by myself up north. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to be a mountain man. I want to do it. But then I also realized like there's no way I'd survive. Like I'd want like a cheeseburger and French fries at some point.
You'd be like a weekend. Be like, Dad.
My first weekend of canning my own vegetables, I'd be like, this sucks.
Why did I do this?
If I fantasize about being there, but then still having all the luxuries of life. That's what it is. That's what it is. So
you'd have to hunt for your food and all. You couldn't.
Yeah. No, that's a little much. Maybe how about like I have a nice cabin, but there's like a convenience store just down the road. All right.
This sounds like old boy rolling into the great outdoors with his Lexus.
Just everything, right?
This is not camping.
Yeah, this is camping. There we go. Another thing I fantasize about, and it's very attainable. It's just, it would take some. I've always wanted to do like a cross country trip in like an old vehicle. My grandparents, so my great grandfather owned a Willys repair shop. So my dad grew up on my dad's side. They grew up driving Willys Jeeps. They took a cross country trip from Wisconsin to California in an old like Willys Jeep truck.
That'll add years to your life.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, take years off of your life.
For sure. Doing that. But I for some reason, I want to get like an old, like a 1940s, Ford and, take my time because you're not going fast in that thing. I don't know why, but I just feel like that would be awesome. Like I fantasize about that all the time.
What do you think I think about every time I get in the Jeep?
Just go
stop. I don't want to go back and put it back in the box.
Yeah.
No, I always look over at her and I'm like, let's just go.
Keep going. Let's
man. Go.
Yeah.
Open top. Because the moment we say, let's go, that,
that's the hardest part whenever I take a road trip, because I like stopping at all the little roadside attractions. I like doing that. But usually when we're on a road trip, we got to get somewhere where we're going. The most fun I had was when I was coming back from broadcasting school, and I took a week off and I drove from California. And I took all these back roads, and everything like that. I stayed off the highways and it was a blast. It was awesome. But now it's like, all right, hey, I'm going to take
life-changing, really.
Yeah.
Do you ever see the montage video of the guy in the motorcycle who goes from the bottom tip of South America to Alaska? It's an 80,000 mile route.
I've never watched that.
It's
I know
insane.
there's a really good documentary, I believe, about it.
It's
anyway,
insane.
I let me add that too. There's another fantasy along with that. I want to do it in a motorcycle with a sidecar. Like that for some reason. I want to take a trip on a motorcycle. I fantasize about that all the time. Just
Dude,
go.
This guy hits every weather condition, every scenario, anything that happens in this trip. It's wild.
Yeah.
80,000 miles. Took him like a month and a half of continuous.
That's
cruising.
hard riding too, man. That's hard riding. Yeah. So yeah, there's ours. That's what we fantasize about. That's not sexual. Do you want to get into sexual fantasies? That's another thing.
No, jeez. That's why we said no.
Right. Let's go
every other day on the show.
We got a ton of that's true. And just wait till tomorrow. A ton of answers on Facebook. Richard said winning the lottery. I think that's a big fantasy for everyone. You know, I've almost stopped fantasizing about it because I'm like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But it is fun to think about. You could do all those things you fantasize about if you win the lottery. So. Let's see. Annette said sleeping until 9 a.m. Yeah, on the weekend, that'd be nice.
Even when I can sleep until 9 a.m., I can't. My body won't allow me. I'm like,
exactly.
Right. I'm up at like 6.
Lay there in bed going,
why? It's Saturday.
Dawn had a good one, and this is something I fantasize about a lot. Retirement. God, I can't wait. Like, I don't want to be old, but I want to be retired. Like if I could retire now, absolutely.
Retire. It's never
at this point. No, that's true.
What, with all the money you're making, you're saving up for no. You know how expensive things are? Because things are so expensive, you're never gonna be able to retire. Period.
Yeah.
Anybody. Just give it up.
I like Scotty Lee and Coho had some good answers. Catching fish, fishing. I do fantasize about fishing a lot. But again, that's a fantasy that never comes true. Or at least
I think the key word there is catching fish. I think you fish a lot. You fish a lot.
I fantasize about fishing. No, I fantasize about catching fish a lot.
Catching fish.
Yeah. That's the big one. Let's see. Mike said being able to start over again in life, saving more early so I wouldn't have to work literally till the day I die. Yeah, I think we all kind of fantasize about like, what if I did this differently? Or what if I did,
save more money?
Yeah.
I always think about when I graduated high school, my grandma gave me a lot of money, a good chunk of money. And I mean, gone.
Yep.
Gone. What I spend it on?
You don't know.
I'm like, it was a good amount of money, man, to where I was like, I did use part of it to buy the Civic, the old green Civic we always talk about.
Great investment.
Right. Yeah, I ran that thing into the ground. Damn it.
Think about this, Hunter. I've been working now since I was 20. Like, really, if you count high school jobs, even longer. But my professional career since I was 21, I know I've been paid this whole time. Where is it? Where is it?
Where'd it go? Yeah. It'll be interesting to know, like a stat, if you could ask somebody you knew, how much money have I made total in my entire life?
Yeah.
Total income.
Yeah.
It'd be an interesting.
I've saved every pay stud since I've started working in Michigan. I could at least, I've saved every single one.
That would be interesting. I'm just saying your entire life from working from mom and dad mowing the lawn till right now.
Well, and whether you count like birthday money, anything like that, like
no, you didn't work for that.
No, what are you talking about? I made it through a year. I survived. I earned that.
Deserve that money.
I earned it. I made it another year. Give me money, Grandma. I like Nina's answer. Being on SNL. That's a good answer. Honestly, I've thought about that. I'd be like, that'd be so cool. Like, what? I wish they'd do just a random person. Like, you could win a sweepstakes and be on SNL. Actually, I think they did that like in the 80s.
You know how nerve-wracking that would be?
That would be pretty nerve-wracking.
It would be nerve-wracking. Hey, when Robert De Niro talks about, I froze.
Yeah.
I'm an actor, and I see this all the time. I do stuff like this all the time. When Robert De Niro freezes on stage because he's got a shell shock,
I tell you what, though,
that's going to say numbers on you.
If Charles Barkley can stutter his way through those cue cards, I could probably do it.
Yeah.
He is the worst.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, I like it.
SNL.
Let's see.
I used to fantasize about being an actor.
Yeah.
Not anymore, though.
You still do.
No, I really don't. Not anymore. Because you can see the behind the scenes now. Everything's kind of out in the open, and you're like,
yeah, it's not as
12-hour days. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know what though? It's 12-hour days for a couple months, and then they give you awards and free stuff and everything.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Let's see. David said winning the lotto and buying my own Taco Bell. Very descriptive. That's very specific. I like it.
Yeah. Like personal Taco Bell, like you have
your own
house.
No one else can come to it. It's like, this is mine.
Cool.
That would be cool. That's like Richie Rich having the own McDonald's.
Yeah, there you go.
You have your own McDonald's. You have your own Taco Bell.
I'm rich.
I don't know. I feel like that would probably wreak havoc on your guts, but be fun for a while. Michelle said being young again. I don't know if I fantasize about being young again. Maybe fantasize about experiencing some of the young things again. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's a good one.
I don't fantasize about it, but when I think about it, I'm like, man, yeah.
Go back, do things differently, or relive certain things. I think we all do that, though, But then I also think about like how stupid I was.
Exactly.
Like, I really want to be that dumb idiot again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Stacy said living in a cabin in the woods by the lake. There you go. I like that answer.
Mm-hmm.
Carol said winning the lotto was a pretty big one because here's the thing. Here's the thing. You win the lotto, you can then do all the other things you fantasize about. So I think winning the lotto kind of encompasses everything.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean? You know my feelings about the lotto. It's gonna murder you at some point. It's too much money.
It's too much.
Nobody can handle it. Nobody can handle it.
Not if you spend it right away. Not if you Mike Tyson that money, man. Let's see. Trisha said she fantasized about macaroni and cheese from scratch. You can make that, right? Fantasy can become a reality right there. Let's see. Kathy said retirement. Retirement was another big one. Ethan said owning a farm. Napping. Yeah, a lot of stuff. You know what's funny is a lot of the stuff we fantasize about are pretty like basic things. You know what I mean? Like no one said, I fantasize about going up in space. No, a lot of us just want kind of the basic things. Like, vacationing or you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like we all kind of just fantasize about pretty just, mundane things, but we most of us don't get them,
Can I throw one more in the mix that I do fantasize a lot about? And I don't know why, because we at WIRX gave away this experience like 2012 maybe or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Ripping through the desert in a trophy truck.
Yeah, there you go.
Just pedal to the metal and bouncing back and forth and feeling that horse. That I watch videos on it, and it's just, God, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Those things just float, well protected too. You can roll them. You're not going to die.
You'd find a way to die.
I would find a way. I'd hit a cliff. I'd find the cliff.
He's the only person to die in one of those vehicles. That's it. Damn it,
man! Could you imagine? Just pedal to the metal, man. Pop.
Well, keep fantasizing, everybody, because none of this is going to come true. Sorry to be the wet blanket on it. We're all just nothing. Fantasies. Not going to do it. All right, we're going to be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. Fantasize about being a pro basketball player until your sixth grade coach comes in.
10 cells. Nope, ain't gonna happen. You know what I fantasize about sometimes? Being Batman.
I'm Batman. I mean, Hunter.
That's what I sound like after drinking this, Batman.
Put on some black pajamas and go out and start fighting people. You can be Batman.
Yeah, be that guy, huh? I saw a video the other day. A guy who bought the actual like Batman suit.
Yeah,
it's just too into it.
Yeah.
Walking around all like Batman-y. Walking around the streets. I'm like, you dress like that every day, don't you? Like, that's you now.
Anyway. All right. Well, hey, thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. All right. Bye.